it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the Libras out there for the month of May. I just want to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a reading from me, all that information will be down below. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay. So I want to pick 3 cards, Libra, and that will be your message. I picked this one. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So Libra, there's a new change on the horizon for you. And when it's not just any change, when you think of an eclipse is some of the most powerful moon cycles. And you have huge change in store. Powerful means this is things that set you on your path and you can expect it. I feel you are ready to go to the next level in your life, and the universe is bringing that in for you. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. I like this. Libras, you are in this space where you are ready to go after what you want in the world, and you are not taking no for an answer. You believe in yourself. You know that your biggest enemy is yourself. You only look at people on the outside as a reflection of the inner critic within you. And you realize that it is up to you to build the future that you want for yourself. And it's up to you to talk to yourself and to motivate your own self. You may have realized, you may have relied on people to give you that confidence, to help make you feel good. But then you realize, that's my job. I want to feel confident in my own abilities, whether people see it or not, as long as that I'm happy with my decisions. And that's why I expect a powerful change. You are ready to be your full, authentic self in all of its glory, and not being sorry about it for the month of May. We have adjustments are required, 3rd quarter moon. You realize some things got to change. Some Libras may be leaving people, places, and things behind because you're starting to realize how they hold you back. Adjustments are required. And by you doing that, that's why you can expect a powerful change. For some, you having more confidence in yourself is a big change within itself. Maybe you're the kind of person, Libra, that kind of beat yourself down a bit. Maybe when things don't go your way, like I knew I wasn't pretty enough. I knew, I wasn't good enough. I knew that this person didn't like me, or I knew, and then it just goes into this cycle, and you realize, like, I'm the bomb. I have my flaws, but so does anybody, but I'm awesome. Like, I feel like some Libras are telling themselves that in the mirror, too. Like, I'm beautiful. And you really are starting to feel and believe that. And what's even more better about it is coming from you. You're not looking for no external validation. Maybe for a Libra that you realize that was an adjustment. You waited for people to give you a pat on the back or some type of recognition. And you decided none of that matters, because everybody always claps when somebody wins. When you think about it, every success story, right, involves people telling them that they're crazy, that they don't know what they're doing. And my favorite example of this is the person that built the airplane, right? Imagine back in those times with the dude that's building the airplane. And he went to go tell people, I'm building an airplane. And those people said, you're absolutely crazy. You really think you're going to build an airplane, right? That's going to go up in the sky. That's going to carry people, right? Right. So you maybe realize you was around people like that, where your dreams was like that person who built the airplane, the White brothers. And people was telling you, you're crazy, you're this, you're that. But guess what? That airplane we still use today. So imagine if that person, right, they didn't build that airplane. We wouldn't even be flying right now. What happened? They just would have said, oh, well, people think I'm crazy. People don't think that I can build an airplane. We wouldn't be on air. We wouldn't be able to travel. So this is what you're realizing. I feel like you're also looking at people and watching them live their dreams. And you're trying to find like-minded people. Adjustments are required. I'm in the wrong spot. I'm talking about having dreams and being of service with people who don't even know themselves, who's not even awakened. That's fine, but I'm past that point. I send them away with love, of course, but adjustments got to be made here. Okay. Let's see. Expect a powerful change. Because you've been working, Libra. 8 of Pentacles. I feel like your work ethic wasn't the problem, actually. I feel it could have been the belief in the people, places, and things that was in your life, or the things you told yourself that could have put a hold on your manifestations. And that's all the adjustments are required, and that's what you're doing. You may be realizing, like, I work very, very hard, but why is it still not manifesting? It's because there still was some requirements of looking at how you talk to yourself, or how does the people, places, and things interact with you. Do they bring you productive energy or destructive? Now, destructive is not always bad, but however, too much of anything is bad. So do people just bring consistent destruction and stress and confusion, and you trying to share your dreams like the White brothers tried to share their plans of an airplane? Like, of course these people want to say you can't do it. Maybe that's what you realize. Like, man, I need to be around people who already open-minded to help me stay focused, to watch them live their dreams and know I can do mine. Let's see, 8 of Pentacles. We have Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups to me is also the psychic card. You have a soul feeling about this change too. It's like you know you have to make these adjustments. You know you have to leave these people, places, and things behind. And be courageous like the lion, the king of the jungle, having to own it on your own, I feel. For some Libras, you could be cleaning out house completely. Whoever you feel somebody's hiding something around you, you're trusting your gut. You're trusting what you feel. You're not just believing what people are saying to you. You're feeling your emotions. Like, what energy am I feeling? I feel like some of you are really tapping more into that. Like, just sitting still, not arguing with someone, but sitting there feeling their energy. Looking into their eyes, looking at their subconscious movements. I know, because I do that too. I look at everything when somebody talks to me. I've learned how to read into the subconscious mind, read between the lines of what people are actually saying. Well, also I have Pluto and Scorpio, so that's definitely a gift that helps me out to do that. But it takes a lot of skill. It takes a lot of observation, because the more awakened you get, the better the con artists get. So you always got to be on your game and get better. And that's what you're doing. You're starting to see people differently. You're starting to feel funny. For some Libras, you're starting to feel out of place. King of Swords, yeah, you cutting that out. You know it's time to make a big decision, because your soul is pushing you to. That could be a person, place, or thing. Like Libra, it's time to leave that job. Libra, it's time to leave that relationship. Libra, it's time to move to that place. It's time to move out of state or out of country, or whatever your soul is pulling you to do. You can expect a powerful change, because it's time. It's time for you to go to the next level. And you're going to need all that confidence. So no matter if you're criticized or not, or people say your stuff sucks or whatever, you still believe in yourself and say, I don't care. I love what I did, and that's all that matters. And the people who it's for will love that. But I'm not going to just give up and be like, oh, well, since a couple people said it sucked. No. Let's see. Confidence is your key to success. Justice. We have you here, Libra, with the Justice card. The universe is ready for you to take that step. If your soul's been calling you to make a decision, Libras, for a reason. This decision you make is going to change your life. It is. That's why it's so powerful. It's a change that has to have requirements. Just like when you go to high school, right? They have requirements. You have to pass a test. You have to pass the SATs. You have to pass the final exams. Life is no different. We cannot go to the next level with skipping the requirements. We cannot go into life talking about abundance and dreams around people who bring negativity, destruction, and confusion and expecting everything to work out sunshine and roses. No. We also can't say we want love, right? And continue to be with someone who constantly disrespects us. Someone who constantly shows us every day that they could care less if we was here or not. If you really believe that you want love, you would treat yourself as love. And you would make those moves based on that. And you won't settle. So that's the type of adjustments. That is what I mean. It's not so much of thinking of what we want. We have to put ourselves in positions. If we say we want someone to love, honor, and respect us, we'll stop spending time with people who don't do that. Think about your life as a business. Think about it as a business. Would you hire these people as an employee? I can be honest, the people that I was with, no, I wouldn't even trust to run my own business. I know. So if you treat yourself as a business, see, people, when we go to a job, right, we put our resume in. We don't take it, we get upset when we get denied, but they want the best of the best. So why would you not treat yourself the same? Why not? If you put in that work and you know you care about people and you help people and be of service on this planet, why in the world would you sit there and settle for that? Maybe that's what some Libras realize. I say I want all these things, but I don't put myself in those predicaments to get those things. It's like I'm trying to build those things out of people who's not capable of giving me those things. Let's see. Justice. We have Knight of Pentacles. So, with the Knight of Pentacles, the universe is just saying, Libra, take your time. As this change comes in, keep moving in the way. If you're confused, take your time. Don't go rushing into nothing. Don't just go believing what people are saying. Move Knight of Pentacles in this new beginning. Because like I said, you will only move cautious to me too when you're going into something new with this change. You're not going to know what to do. You're going to be like a fish out of water because you elevated. It's time for you to go to the next level. You made those adjustments are required. So slowly but surely, the universe is also definitely going to be guiding you. All you need to do is believe in yourself and make the decisions that support what you're asking for. Let's see, Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. They can't stress that enough. Because the Jack of Diamonds is the Knight of Pentacles. They are really asking you to really take your time, Libra. Once you go to this new beginning, there's really no turning back. You're going to have to stand firm on what you're saying. And really think about what you want. And like I said, make the moves. Like I said, if you want someone to love and respect you, have you been dealing with someone for 3 years who's been constantly disrespecting you? You know, because you don't want to be alone. That's just an example. So, I'm going to go into the next one here with the adjustments are required. Why is adjustments are required here? Yup. You're going to have to, as I was saying, you're going to have to be alone, Libra. You're going through a whole nother transformation. This phase in your life, it's time for you to be alone. It's time for you to figure out your light for yourself. To go into the rabbit hole, as some people may say. So, expect a powerful change. That could be people just leaving your life and you left alone. But that's all part of the plan. It's part of the plan. You could do it. Nothing that is put in front of our way that we cannot do. It's just we feel like we can't. But how many times have we've lost many things and we was in hermit, right? All alone. But you learn how to smile again, right? Those times those people left you out in the cold, you learn how to make friends again, right? You learn how to step back out there in the world and take a chance on love, right? So this hermit ain't no different. It's taking you to the next level. A recalibration. Adjustments are required. So for the month of May, Libra, you may be alone for the most part, but it's all part of the universe's plan. Yeah. So you be focused. Eight of Pentacles, you'll get more clarity. See, here's the Eight of Pentacles right here. So if you just trust the process, you're not losing anything. See, when we have things taken away from us, the first thing we say is, oh my gosh, we lost it, we lost it, we lost it, we lost it. Why don't we start thinking about what we gain? When you think about it, when somebody is born, right? Somebody passes away at the same time. So it's always going to be a downside, a con to everything, no matter what you do in life. But it's to make sure that the pros definitely outweighs the cons. And for you to be alone, it may seem like a con. It may seem like, why is the universe doing this to me? I feel so alone. It's part of the plan. You got wisdom inside you, Libra, that you've been sleeping on. You've been sleeping on your own success. It's okay, it happens. But you're ready. You're ready now. It's go time. Let's see, Eight of Pentacles. We have Six of Pentacles to bring balance. I feel like some of you guys were not in alignment in certain situations where you kind of had to have a restart. I just want to share this quick story before I end this reading with y'all. It was like when my Saturn return began, right? It was like my whole world was over as I once knew it. And I had to start completely over. And that's when I started to work from home. And I didn't talk to none of my old coworkers no more, nothing. The rest of my 3D world shattered, right? And I was devastated. I was at that job for like 9 years. But the best part about it was I was in hermit mode. To be honest with y'all, since 2017, I still don't really leave my house. Because I really just been good in hermit because I always been in a relationship. I always have. I never was alone. And me being in hermit mode since 2017 was one of the best things that ever happened to me, man, looking back. That's when I learned about astrology. That's when I learned about my gift of tarot. I would have never learned that if I was still saying, how can I help you at my old job? I had a whole bigger purpose than what I ever knew or could ever imagine. And Libra, this is you. That's why I'm sharing this story. If you're going through hermit mode, you lost your job, you lost everything. If I was still saying, how can I help you? I wouldn't even have a channel. To be honest, I wouldn't have this YouTube. I wouldn't have learned none of this. Everything has a purpose. And everything is to help you get to where you need to be. And that doesn't always feel like what you want. But I just want to do 3 cards to end the reading too. Be bold and make the first move, Libra. Cardinal Moon, it's time to initiate. The universe is saying you're ready. They want to help you make your dreams come true. So if you're in hermit mode, please don't look at it like the universe hates you. Actually, the universe loves you. Because you could be out in the world mixing and mingling with all types of people that could end up get you hurt, killed, shot, anything. So if you're in hermit during this time, I don't think people understand. The 3D world is going to start going crazy soon. The energies are going to make people be intense. So if the universe has you in hermit mode, that is a blessing. It is a blessing. Your commitment is being tested. It may feel hard. Your commitment to yourself, the commitment to the universe. You said you're ready to step into your soul's purpose, Libra. Here it is. What are you willing to sacrifice for it? Do you believe that the universe got you justice? Let's see. One more card. Step outside your comfort zone. North Node. And the North Node in this life is what where you have never been. And this is what I'm saying. You have never been here before, Libra. You're going somewhere. You're stepping outside your South Node. Also, Libra, if you know astrology, take a look at your South Node and your North Node. It will bring you so much clarity on what you're here to do in this life, the direction you're here to take, and it will also see why you've made a lot of decisions that you made. And by you going to your North Node, your soul is ready for evolution to the next level. This awakening never stops. It just continues all day, every day, in different ways. That's why I expect a powerful change. All the small changes you did, Libra, led to big ones. So, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.